We often add food-based ingredients to soap to make it better. Since we make soap ourselves, we want to add ingredients and create the best soap possible for our own use. But among all the ingredients we choose, do they really take part in saponification and help in the way we expect? Cucumber, aloe, banana, these ingredients are often used because they have a good for skin image. But don't forget, soap is made in strong alkaline environment and is rinsed off after a short time. In fact, during the soap making process, most plant ingredients are changed or broken down. These ingredients are mostly water, sugar, or trace components and do not participate in saponification. Let me give you some examples. Cucumber is about 95% water, so adding cucumber is almost the same as adding water. Its vitamins and enzymes are mostly destroyed in strong alkaline conditions. Banana contains sugar, but its effect is weaker than using real sugar. Its starch, vitamins, and minerals are also destroyed during the soap making process. Carrot is also mostly water. A small amount of sugar may slightly soft lather, but mainly it just changes the color. What about lettuce? In soap, it behaves just like water. Its vitamins are also destroyed during soap making. Can you use green tea extract in cold process soap? Green tea contains catechins, but they are destroyed during the process, and the colors turn brown. Aloe is about 98 water, so it is almost the same as adding water to soap. Although aloe is known for soothing effect, its structure breaks down in alkaline conditions. Beer contains carbonation and alcohol, so this must be removed before use. The small amount of sugar and protein does not remain effectively. So I use one simple standard when choosing additive. Does this ingredient contain components that can participate in saponification? And the ingredient I choose based on that standard is avocado. I will share more about avocado as we go, so stay with me and keep watching. First, to create the avocado shape, make the round seed using a mold in advance. Mix a red-brown color for the seed and pour it into a round mold to harden. Avocado contains about 10 to 20% fat. This fat reacts with lye and affects the fatty seed composition of the soap. If you use Puree, make sure it is 100% avocado. Avocado's fatty acids are mainly oleic acid, giving the soap a mild cleanse feel and creamy lather. Adjust the water amount by subtracting the amount of avocado from the total water. Since the lye concentration becomes higher, use ice to prevent rapid overheating. Measure the oil one by one, and since it's avocado soap, add fresh avocado oil as well. Fresh, high-quality oils help prevent rancidity because they have not already oxidized. Make sure all temperatures are below 30 degrees. Add about 10 ml of fragrance oil that matches avocado before mixing. Add all the avocado puree into the oils and blend this thoroughly. Blend until there are no visible particles. Then add the lime solution. When lye is added, the color changes due to chlorophyll and carotenoids in avocado. The browning of avocado is a natural oxidation process, and while some delicate nutrients like vitamin and antioxidants may reduce. The pectin acid remain and still influence the soup. When the trace reaches about level 3, stop using the blender. Divide the batter into 2 colors. Color them to resemble avocado. I used green oxide, black oxide, and chromic green mica. Put the soap batter into piping bags. Pipe the darker green around the edges. And fill the center with the lighter green. Place the seed on top. So cute. Because avocado puree contains water, pine plant particles, and residual enzymes, it may slightly accelerate lancidity, so the choice of oils used in the recipe becomes important. So please check the recipe in the description below. Ta-da! It looks healthy and cute. Let's see how it feels when you use it. It's so soft with a creamy milk like lather. I wish I could share it with all of you. Actually, I teach a class on how to use an additive like this. List all the ingredients that truly improve soap performance, and how to combine them to create the best synergy. Whether it's sugar, butter, salt, clay, or special oils, timing and methods are everything. So classes are always open and Q&A is always welcome. Let's try making this avocado soap.